crazy.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Crazy like a fox. Where's everybody? Huh? 20.
We didn't go live.
No,
So we're
that's
at
fine.
20.
We got 20 people. That's nice.
I see Chad and Amy.
Hi, Julian Miller. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Brett Johns. Chuck Zamzow. How you doing, brother? Joey B, Chad, Amy, Ian, RR,
Did a little bit. Right, Emily?
Patrick B, Motorola, Von Lewis,
Von.
Ted Kelly from North Dakota. That's who we're talking. Ted Kelly, I'm from Winnipeg, bro. I used to party in North Dakota.
North Dakota, eh?
Oh, yeah, the one strip there.
That one strip there?
There's one bar. There was one bar there. I went there because University of North Dakota, you know, good times.
Nice.
Easy pickings in North Dakota, I'll tell you.
He's traveled a lot of places.
Huh?
He's traveled.
Well, no, I mean, North Dakota from Winnipeg
Couple
is
hours.
like, is it 2 hours?
Yeah, in like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Depends how drunk
They
you
let
are.
they let you cross the border?
Oh,
No
yeah.
problem?
Oh, well, there's problems. They caught me once with marijuana. Not me, but they found the marijuana in the car, just a little bit. Like I was like 23 or 24.
What is it like? Because see, like I've
They
been
gave me a
caught,
ticket.
I've been caught with marijuana coming across the Mexico border.
Yeah, how was that?
Way worse.
Really?
It was they pulled us all out, put us in the holding cells. We had to pay them $500 to
Yeah,
get set free.
we had to pay to get set free, and they gave me a fine of $750, and that wasn't even the worst of it. The worst of it was I left the fine in the car, and my mom and dad found it. They were pissed. Otherwise, they wouldn't have known.
Oh wow.
And then one other trip on the way back from Minneapolis, they found coca wrappers. You know, those little wrappers? And they searched the car like fiends, dogs, you name it, bro. But we were clean, bro. I say we were clean.
That's funny. It's a bit.
We were like 24, 25.
yeah. Hey Matt,
Hey, Matt,
what's
Patrick.
happening? We got Beavis and Butthead up in the house too.
That's Chuck.
That's Chuck.
That's
Yeah.
Chuck.
That's
Chuck
Zamzow?
Yeah.
Zamzow.
I mean, I love Beavis and Butthead.
So do I. Always have. Who? You know.
I was
I like to let my kids watch it, but my wife's against it.
against.
Against. How do you ever say it, bro?
Against,
Against.
not against.
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 Do you guys all know who we have in the studio tonight?
Oh yeah,
Is that Coach Kristen over there?
it
on
is.
The,
Let's zoom in on who's our guest.
what's popping? Let's see if anybody can recognize our guest.
Yeah.
We're gonna zoom in on her as soon as Emily gets back to. There's our guest. All right, put in the chat who you guys think our guest is.
Yeah.
If you've seen her before. Everybody except
Whoa.
for Ian, because Ian, we know that you know who it is.
You do last. You do legs.
Whoa,
Dude,
Natalie,
Natalie, do-
coming in with her third taco. That's quite a
Lies.
Second taco.
Those tacos are really good though.
yeah.
Good.
I haven't eaten all day.
If you guys are local, we go to Ricardo's every Tuesday night.
We try to.
Shane picks up some
Fucking A, we do.
tacos
Tacos.
because
Tacos.
usually by this time Natalie is completely
Ravished.
ravished
Yeah.
and grumpy.
Oh,
and
unbelievable.
Tell me how you really feel.
Put in a full day.
yeah,
Do you get hangry?
Yeah.
she's hangry
really
right
bad?
now. That's
Oh, hella bad.
Oh shit.
all right. Well, let's.
Yeah, let's get started.
There's 14 new messages, though. Let's see what they say.
Yeah.
There
we go. Everyone knows who she is.
Ooh, everyone knows all my names.
Oh, those are all your names?
All her
Even
aliases.
some aliases, yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty crazy. I love it.
Well, Coach Kristen, I was just going to tell you that we missed you on Friday night. We were still, even at the 11th hour, we were like, she might show up.
Wait, did Von Lewis go?
Yeah,
Von Lewis was here.
Yeah, he meant Shane.
He hugged me on the way in and
he is literally
on the way out.
3 inches taller
Not
than
really.
Shane.
No, I'd say maybe a quarter inch. If that.
Oh, bro.
Maybe just a little taller. Not much.
He was like staring down at the top
Well,
of your head.
I don't know if he was staring down. That was more me looking up at him. Sure, when we hugged, I had to go in my high heels on my.
Did you go under?
Damn it! I think I might have gone under. I think we went half under and half on top. I think we did a honor offer, one of those.
Anyways, let's get this party
Let's
started.
get going.
man.
We got Serenity in the house. She's going to share a little bit of
Experience.
strength. How does it go?
It goes experience,
Experience, strength, and hope.
So you talk about your experience.
Yeah.
Then
And
you
how
talk
strong
about
you
your
got.
Yep.
And then the hope you give to other
and
people.
the hope that you give to other people.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
I
Yeah.
love that too.
I love it.
It's the best feeling ever.
It really is.
So, just wanted to mention to you guys, episode 4 of, and I don't really like to be a commercial advertisement, but this episode 4 of the Spit and Image podcast is out now today, as of like 15 minutes ago, and this one to me is really good because it's the first time my daughter and I have ever sat down together and talked about 9/11 of 2022.
So good.
The reason why the Hopeaholics podcast exists, right? And Emily was listening to us, and after the podcast, she said, "This is the best one you guys done yet."
100%.
It is only our 4th, but and she said that after the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st. But maybe we're progressively getting better. But like we dove in deep, man. You guys will hear my daughter's night leading up to her finding him dead in his bed.
Yeah.
Wasn't a good day.
No.
As a matter of fact, it's the worst day of her life.
It continues. It doesn't end, bro. It's
Yeah.
just how life is. It doesn't end. You close your eyes and it's there. And that's just how it is and how it's going to be. And you got to learn to control those thoughts and those memories and those visions. You have to learn to deal with that
Yeah.
because they're not going away.
No.
They just creep in.
And he's gone but never forgotten.
Gone and never forgotten. And
Too soon, but
Well, look
never
at
forgotten.
just by you doing and taking something that's so painful for your entire family, and then creating.
we have no idea what you're saying in our headphones.
So look at.
God, you're right. I couldn't hear. I was
Sorry.
just watching your lips move. And I was
Well, it's
thinking.
because I didn't want to chew and on the mic. Sorry, but I'm just like real quickly to me, especially coming in on like you taking something that's so painful for not only like I couldn't imagine being a father watching their daughter because I'm so close with my dad. So it's like you're having to see the pain in her and then try to be supportive and all of the other things that go with that. And then you create the podcast, right? But then throughout that journey is watching her internalize, go through it, figure it out, leaving her at a hand's distance to know that she always has you to lean on and to come back to, and showing her like without pushing, which is totally the program, attraction, not promotion, especially when it's your own kid. And look at her now. Like, to me, that's the shit. That's the fucking that's the magic. Is you can't ever bring somebody back, but the fact that you don't stay in that pain and misery and you self-destruct and then tear everything else around you down is what sometimes happens, because it's really hard to get out of that. And what I see in such a short amount of time is not only like the most beautiful thing that can come about such a painful tragedy,
Hands
you know?
down.
So it's like a testament of one foot in front of the other, a day at a time, and continuing to be the guiding light and the father, the dad, the leader of like of obviously a company, but of his family.
Yeah.
Because ultimately that a man leads their family.
Totally.
That's their duty. And clearly that's what you have done.
Thanks.
And I know you never compliment yourself, but that's why I always tell you that you guys really are so amazing. Like, I'm going to try to get through today, not emotional, but just the relationship that you do have with your daughter reminds me so much of like, I was a total daddy's girl too. And I know Nat is too. Mm-hmm. And so I was actually talking to her before this, and I told her, I was like, you know, I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing. Like, she looks just different already. Like, she has a glow already.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I told her, like, you know, take your time with the grief, because obviously it's relatable to me. And I told her, you know, just keep doing it. And I love hugging her, but she's so beautiful. And you did a great job, obviously. Yeah,
But that's the
she's your
crux of this
extension.
podcast, though, is like spinning it on a dime. Sobriety's dope. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing like you can be dope as fuck and be sober.
You
like,
can have fun.
you're not a square. You can still totally do all the things that you think that you're pretend missing out on.
Oh, yeah.
But like, live a life way fuller than ever picking up or using, and that's what's awesome.
Getting out of the
So-
box.
Yeah, and I do want to kind of tell you guys how things have turned out before I turn it over to Serenity, because this is a really hot topic, right? Like, my daughter struggled, like really struggled, and she talks about it more and more on the podcast. But you know, she became a full-blown alcoholic and doing cocaine after Justin died. I mean, not to say she was sober when Justin died, she wasn't. But, you know, it spun her out to the point of, and, you know, I have always kind of let her do her thing, and I lead by example, and I let her know that help is always available to her. Whatever she needs, I'm here. I will help her. And, you know, she doesn't have a mom. She does have a mom, but her mom's never been in her life, ever. Until she was 18 years old, and she doesn't even have a relationship with her mom. So my point is that she's 8 months sober today.
That's so good.
She works for one of my companies now. Which I would have never let her work for one of my companies before, and now she works for one of my companies. I just like any other employee, though, you have to start at the bottom, and she's doing pre-screens. So when a client needs, and to be honest with you, my sister, who is a nurse, told me yesterday that my daughter's pre-screens are really, really good. That
That's
she's
awesome.
doing a really good job. And
Let me tell you something about her that you don't know about, because I haven't told you because I'm not here as much, or like sit down with you. She hit me up on the side because one of her pre-screens is in the NEM house, you know? And
Okay.
so me and her had the chit chat on the side of making sure like I was in the know of certain things about an individual to make them like, you know, the most easy breezy time in the house. And having all those like T's crossed, I's dotted, but that was on the side just between me and
Yeah.
her, you know? That's
Confidential.
like, that's what it's
Perfect.
about. Like,
Yeah.
that's amazing. And
Yeah.
that's your kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it. So life is life is, you know,
Wow.
has its whatever wins and losses, and right now we're in a win with her, and that makes me proud.
For
should
sure.
be.
You should be.
Guys, again, you know, we recover out loud around here. Y'all know why this podcast exists. I don't need to say anything more about that. I'm gonna go.
That's
ahead,
what brought me here.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to what I say. I know you guys hear me say it. The Serenity Amor,
The real
one. Yeah, the real one,
one.
not the fake one.
No, not a fake bone in my body.
You're up.
Well, hello, family, and all these beautiful faces. I'm so excited that I get to be with you guys on this side of the screen tonight, because, you know, usually we're just on the other side. So I've already prayed before this. You know, my hope for tonight is that whatever is discussed in this safe space, that you get to take home something, whatever it is, whatever it might be. And that you know that you don't have to suffer in silence, and that you are not alone. We're out here. So tonight is the favorite night of the week for a lot of us. And my story is epic. So first and foremost, I just want to, again, thank this family for having me. And obviously celebrating, like I said, Justin being gone too soon, but not forgotten. That is how actually I found you guys, was through Instagram. And I believe I was like around 60 days clean.
wow.
And it just like came through my feed as an ad. And when I hopped on, I think the first episode I watched was Dylan.
Oh, okay. Great one. Great
Yeah.
episode.
And I was like, my heart went out, obviously.
Because Dylan is the youngest one we've ever had.
Yeah,
Oh,
17.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I was like so touched, because I was like, oh my gosh, like
Sure.
the courage it takes to come on here, share your story, and at such a young age, and her being so vulnerable. Like, I loved that. But also because I have a son that's around that same age. He's almost 17. So it was like I'm so glad, obviously, that she felt comfortable to do that with you guys. And then I saw Abby's episode right after that. But the way I can relate to Justin and why I'm grateful for this show is actually today I am at 10 months free from fentanyl use. And it's a beautiful day today just because of that. Thinking about how I was raised, like where I came from, I was the only child in my parents' second marriage. Both of them had been married before. Both of them actually got married at 18. So from my dad, he had 3 boys, and my mom had 1 daughter. And, you know, you can consider me a super, if you can't tell, I know you guys tell all the time, but I'm really family orientated. Like, I love that. And that's one of the things that, unfortunately, growing up as an only child, like my half sister left the house at 18. So I was like 4 because we're 14 years apart. So I literally grew up with just my mom, my dad, and me in this house. We lived in Norco, which is like horse capital. The rodeo comes through there.
Oh yeah, we know
The
Norco.
IE. So like that's literally like where I grew up. And those houses, like we have the original houses on Norco Drive. And that's like where I got to raise. So, I mean, all my neighbors knew me as little. And the thing is, like, nobody moves from those houses because those are kind of like 3rd generation homes, like the kind that you like retire in. And so I was blessed enough to have that with my parents. Since I was like 2 years old, I had lived there. And I never thought I'd have a change of address, like, ever. But poor Shane's having a sneeze attack. So growing up, I got to be the guinea pig of the children for my parents because they decided they had found God. And so the half siblings got to be raised with like no rules. And then I got to be the guinea pig for being raised in a Christian non-denominational household. And so it was like my parents were like super involved in church. So I was there probably like 4+ days a week, all day, you know, pastor minister's kid. I like sang in like choir, did like the whole skits for like Easter. It was fun. I love that. Like being in the youth band and like rocking out, and all the music had to be Christian. I did not get to listen to any secular. I was like super overprotected. Literally like every concert was chaperoned by my mom and it was Christian. So if I liked punk rock, it was like MXPX or like POD. Or like I had to find a Christian band that was like that genre. It was pretty funny. But it was still fun. It was fun. And private schools, like my whole life from kindergarten to like 9th grade, I had to beg my dad 10th grade to let me go to public school. And so I ended up in public school from like 10th to 12th grade. But as much as I hated being strict, and like my friends would make fun of me in high school too, they'd call my dad the Pope and my mom Mother Teresa. And they're like, dude, she's going to go buck wild when she turns 18. Like they all thought it. And it was like, maybe because of how strict I was, but it didn't happen at that time. And at 21, I found myself pregnant with my son. And so I had him at 22. And like I said, he was almost 17. And so being a single mom for like 99.9% of his life, you know, it's hard. And I didn't really get like a lot of those years to maybe go off to college or do certain things. But like I liked trade school. I'm very artsy. So I did massage therapy first. And then I did esthetician. And then it was like once all of a sudden there was a sickness in the family, I became a nurse assistant. So like I said, being family orientated, I was kind of sad I didn't have my siblings around. So that was like one thing that I learned when I went through therapy, that actually hurt me probably deeper than what I thought. With my half sister, I kind of had like a tumultuous relationship, and it kind of like, you know, our mom ended up passing away, and I think that's when it got worse, with just kind of the distance between us. But with my father's sons, I don't really like, they've always been estranged kind of in my life, and so that's like really sad. In 2017, we lost my mom to a sudden brain aneurysm. Came out of nowhere. I was like literally driving her to Ontario Airport, and I like said bye. like hugged her, she got through security, got through like checking in with Southwest, and all of a sudden sits down and just has this full-blown aneurysm and gets taken out like right away. It was like 3 things happened. It was like she got a stroke, she got the aneurysm, like everything. So it was just lights out, which is the only piece that I can think of is that my mom didn't suffer. And it took me a while, honestly, guys, to go back to that airport and ask what actually happened that day, because it was literally like 10 minutes from the house. And it was just unexpected. That was just a sudden death. She was the healthiest person. There wasn't any reason why. She said she lived till 100. We believed her. And my parents were amazing. Like, I kind of wanted to brag on them a little bit, but it's just like they taught me and raised me to just love people for people. Like, no matter where they came from, what they do, like, there's just been no judgment. And we always just like open, like, we're so open to like helping people. So I've always done like outreaches and like community, like all those things are super important to me. So I love getting with people that have that same like-mindedness to where it's like we can do these things. My pops ended up getting sick. He ended up with dementia shortly after. I started noticing, so I got him tested. And unfortunately, the doctor had said that he could have had it for like years before. He couldn't really pinpoint when it came on. My parents were 14 years apart, so they were older, and they were older when they had me. But they spent like over 40 plus years together before my mom had passed away. I took on the responsibility as a daddy's girl, and I took care of my dad myself. Didn't put him in a nursing home or anything. I literally took care of him, worked, found myself going to community college for the first time and trying to get credits to start getting an associate's in like the nursing field. I decided like I wanted to get that assistant license to take care of him so that I can know like how to be in that field and be able to talk like apples to apples with everybody. So I've had my nurse assistant since like 2019. So I'm kind of like a Jill of all trades. I've been all over. Just, you know, I was industry bound really young. My mom, she used to take me to little auditions and stuff when I was like 6 and 7. And I think back now and I'm like, okay, I know there's a reason why like it didn't happen back then. Like I had potentially was supposed to release an album when I was like 13 with singing, and it just didn't happen. I chickened out. And I think that going into that industry at that age, it probably would have been a quicker downfall for me had everything still continued to happen the way it did. And so in 2021, Pops died 10/10. So every time I see the clock on 10/10, I always like talk to him. That's like kind of our thing. And he was 81 when he passed away. So I know that he had a great life. And that's like the only positive thing I can try to like come up with. The night that he had passed, or the morning he had passed away, I actually went in there and I didn't want to go to work that night. I kind of had a feeling something was going to happen. But with nursing hours, they forced me to go. So unfortunately, when I came home that next morning, he was already like half gone. But the only thing I can say is that I had Christian music on for him in the background. And he like died in his sleep. He was at peace. He was. So sorry guys, but you know, I keep it real. You know, grief is grief, pain, like this is real. This is real life. We go through these things. And it is therapy to talk about it. Like you can't hold it in, because that's just another reason why I found myself for the first time ever like having an addiction problem. And it was because of that grief, that loss of now losing both my parents. Like I just wanted to escape. I wanted to be numb. I didn't want to think about it. I didn't. And I'm so used to like having all my shit together and like, you know, this weight that you carry sometimes with this persona of like having to like have all your stuff together and be that perfect role model, like that, you know, pastor's kid, whatever it was for me at that time. Like that's a lot of pressure. And to make it 37 years without having a problem, kudos to my parents. That's amazing. But you're talking about the second drug I ever tried in my life was the worst one known to man. Like, you know, that's horrible. Like I died 3 times, came back. I was Narcan by my ex. You know, getting into that drug, I was introduced by my relationship because of decisions that I chose to make. you know, it was putting myself in like an environment. Like I'd moved us to LA. I've never lived in LA before. You know, I had zero street smarts. Like, you guys know how Norco is. That's like wealthy. Like, dude, it costs like $5,000 to maintain one horse, and all the neighbors have like 8. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. Like, you can tell I stick out. You can tell that I didn't like necessarily belong there in some of the areas. And so, you know, I always got questioned like, oh, where are you from? Like, you know, I speak eloquently, whatever it might be. But I ended up homeless for the first time ever because I literally, this drug within 6 months destroyed my life to where I completely lost everything. I had literally, like, I had to move because my parents did not have things like at all, like, figured out as far as like when they got buried, no plot. I had destroyed my credit, like burying my parents. I had done all these things with no help and just being like, it was just so crazy that like, really am the black sheep. Like I really am doing this like by myself and solo with these things. And moved myself to LA with that ex and my son, and we weren't ready for that. It was like way too crazy. And so yeah, I ended up homeless. First time ever. I was at MacArthur Park. No. I was alone, female, zero street smarts. It was the first time that I got like abused, used, had a gun pointed at me for the first time ever. Like I literally went through so many, it was like I took a speedboat through my life, and I was like, dude, what just happened? Like I ended up in the city of angels, but like there were so many demons. It wasn't just angels out there. Like I saw both of them, and crazy stuff happened out there. And like being in, you know, like I joke around with Chad, like I think I have before about psychosis, but it's like, dude, they had me so messed up, Chad, out there. They were feeding me meth with the fentanyl. And that was just like both of those things had me messed up. I was just out of my mind. And I was out there for 2 weeks. I survived. And then I decided to, on a whim, like go dancing. So like I hopped on a bus with no money and like went like down to Hollywood, and I went into a bar just to dance. And then my best friends, who hadn't heard from me in months, because my phone, everything, you lose so much stuff to the streets when you're out there. And they were worried. They called my ex-husband. They said, do missing persons. So I got picked up by the cops, missing persons, and woke up, came to in a hospital, and I was like, hey, like I've been wanting to go to rehab and get this, you know, detox, get the fentanyl out of my system. Like this isn't me. Like I knew, like I had my moment, and I wanted to get clean. Like I wanted it. And I was very set on it. And so I ended up putting myself in a program, went through program, graduated, all that great stuff. Like I said, therapy, that was the number one thing that I knew I needed for the grief. And it was so important because mental health, I was never anxious. I never had anxiety before. And then it was like all of a sudden that trauma that I went through, it was like, it just came on. And I was like, this is an issue I never had before. Like I'm super like outgoing, friendly, like, and it totally flipped me like upside down. So having access to therapy and like talking about these issues that are the inner, you know, demons that we have to face in the journey. And once you start therapy and once you start really working on yourself and you surrender and you do all these things, it really does. That peace comes over you, and it's like the most greatest feeling ever. Like I can't even explain it. But you know, my son, thank God, without him, who knows where I would have been. You know, there's so many more things that we've gone through and so much more in my story, and I'm probably almost close.
3 minutes.
Mm-hmm. 3 minutes. But it was just one of those things, like I said, once I got into therapy and got into rehab, did my program, it was hard because that ex relationship too, you know, that was done with. So you can imagine, like, we call it the love drug, right? And there's a reason why they say don't date, obviously, like your first year of sobriety, which I understand because you go through so many changes and that growth and the development that you do every day. It's like, I'm a little butterfly, You know, you start off in those stages, you're in the cocoon, and then all of a sudden it's like you're spreading your wings, dude, and you're like taking flight. And I love that. And like, I know I see the same. Like, I literally can relate to all you guys at the table. And that's why I love like being a part of every event that you guys throw, because it is so much fun. And I see it growing and growing every single time, dude. Like, Friday night was great. Like, in and out. Are you kidding? Like, you're starting to spoil them. Dad. You're kind of starting to spoil them a little bit because, you know, first off, it was like the beautiful like buffet table that already has catered desserts. Like, what else do we need? Like, he's hitting our sugar receptors perfectly, and that stuff I actually take. I have my son take to his my ex-husband. I have him take some home afterwards because I'm like, here, get your dad in a good mood. Like, chocolate macadamia nut, like his favorite. Like, there you go, you know? And he'll tell you, like, the dad and the roommate, those desserts are gone by the end of the night, dude. But going back to, like, program, it was kind of scary, I will say, because it was my first time. And, like, sometimes, you know, when you decide to like get treatment, it's always scary when you have to ask for help and you don't want to feel like a burden. And I feel like I was so used to like doing stuff on my own, and like I said, having that like black sheep mentality that I hate to ask for help. But the thing is, like, it's realizing that you can't do this journey alone. Honestly, you can't. Like, it takes a tribe. And like, that's what I'm super grateful for now, because it's like I might not have family and maybe blood isn't thicker than water in my case, you know? But it's through support with everybody that I have in my support system. This is like my routine for my meetings. It's like I belong to like 4 different churches. You know, I have like Mission Hills Church and Pastor Ian. It's like Set Free. That tribe is like my chief, Papa Chief is what I call him. But he was that was my first family that I went to. I found out about it when I was in sober living for Magic House. You know, me and my son both have performed there. Like, they have so many programs during the week. So I've made it my routine to be with them like 3 nights, 4 nights sometimes out of the week. And then it's like all of a sudden I found, you know, What the Fuck Chuck. You know, I love What the Fuck Chuck. Cool. And I'm so proud of him, because he just opened up his morning meetings in Santa Ana. Oh, wow. They're 7 days a week now.
Nice.
And so literally that's growing, and I'm seeing it when I go. So it's like, he's the meeting I like to start my day off with. And then it's like, I have my meetings at night. Yeah. In person. Yeah. And, it's amazing. And then it's like, okay, Wednesday nights I'm with Pastor Ian and Restoration Recovery, you know, and that's great because we're chip celebrating. They also have so many programs, and they offer even stuff that like you wouldn't even think about, like counseling, and they have like the whole setup. It's perfect.
Oh, it scared me. Oh, you don't have your headphones on.
What was it?
The
timer.
warning,
the timer.
Oh, I was like, what happened? Yeah, I don't remember.
But yeah, there's so many other meetings that I go to. Usually I like to post a lot on my pages for other people that are local. So yeah. That way they can, if they want to hop on, that's like one of the things I love to do is like take people with me. And like I said, sober, you can have fun being sober. So all this stuff is important. I'm, you know, super grateful for where I'm at today. And I know that today is just the beginning. But I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you guys allowing me to come on here. Like I said, there's so much more, but this is only beginning, right?
Mm-hmm. We're just beginning.
We are just beginning. This is going to be a good year for everybody. I really feel it.
I keep saying that every day I wake up. Today is going to be, I mean, not today. This year is going to be the best year yet.
Yes.
You know?
I agree.
Really good.
Thank
you know?
you.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
You kept...
Shane, you left me sneezing.
I didn't want to... I had
okay.
tacos in my mouth. You know how it is. I would have been exploded everywhere.
Yeah.
Had to go.
You're good.
But I appreciate your story. I appreciate you coming in and being vulnerable.
Yeah.
That was really nice, man.
Really good.
I wasn't expecting to get emotional, but you know what?
I never expect to get
Keep it
emotional
real.
either.
Keep it at 100.
I love emotional because you know what? You know why I'm cool with emotional is like I want, especially for me, when I get emotional, I want other men to see that you can still be extremely masculine.
Yes.
And
Cry.
Yes.
Cry like a baby.
and that it's okay. Like one of the things that if I could give, this is a tool, a gift that I was given in my many stints in rehab. But one of the therapists, she came in and she said she brought one of those feelings charts in.
Oh.
And she started talking about feelings.
Yeah.
And she's the one that told me that feelings aren't negative or positive. They're not good or bad. They're just feelings. And you can learn how to feel every single feeling on this feeling chart
Yeah.
and still be okay.
Totally.
And you don't have to act out in anger because you don't like the way you feel. And when she said this stuff to me, I was like,
Whoa. Holy shit. Where have you been, lady, my whole life?
and like literally, that's like
love
what
it.
I want to spread to people.
Yeah.
Because you know
Yes.
how many times you walk up to somebody and you say, how are you doing?
Oh my
And they say good. They say good. Or sometimes they're like, I'm not doing that great today.
Chad, you can't even say hi to anybody walking around. Like literally smiling at somebody nowadays is
I
a
love
problem.
it. I do it all the time.
We do it all the
I
time.
knock people's socks off.
Dude, we hold doors open. We're like, what is going on?
I love
like,
it.
why? Like, okay, there's enough people acting out a certain way. We don't need any more,
But it's
really.
contagious.
And it's just, yeah.
So
a
I find
smile changes people's
It
lives.
will.
Honestly.
It does. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm trying
It's
to
so
figure
true,
out
though,
the
dude.
guy. Can you put the names on the screen? Because I want to. Matt. Where did Matt go? He
up there,
bounced
top
around.
left.
No, Matt. No, the other Matt in the middle of the screen. Matt iPhone
Oh.
with the green hat on. Does that dude have a really nice beard? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What in the world? That's what you just
Yeah.
you just
He was
ADD
distracted.
I couldn't tell because
Squirrel!
like I don't have my glasses on. I don't have my glasses on, but I couldn't tell if like he was taking a bubble bath
Who?
or
I'm
Matt.
dead.
I'm dead.
Matt.
I'm
Where
dead.
is he? Where
But-
is he?
I
In the
can't.
middle right there. He's got a really nice beard.
man.
But
Oh, you
but
can't even-
like when he's sitting there like that right
You know
there, it
what?
kind of looked like he could be in a bubble bath.
His beard is bigger than his head.
Yeah, it's
He's
nice.
giving Long John.
I really like it a
Silver
lot.
vibes.
I can't go that long.
I love it.
Yeah, that's
grow,
commitment
That
right
is-
there.
that
I want to grow my
That's
beard out.
commitment and willing to lose food.
I just want you guys to know you can tell how we're doing on the meeting based on Julian. If he's still awake,
Wait, where's Julian?
we're doing
Julian.
we're doing okay because like,
Julian.
a couple weeks ago, man,
Don't
and I
fall
don't know
asleep on me,
what
Julian.
who the guest was, and I don't even if I did know, I'm not gonna call it out, but dude, if we
Julian
could
was snoring?
can we unmute somebody like when they're without them
Snoring?
pressing? Because what would have been great is I know Julian was snoring.
Oh my god.
I could hear he was like,
I don't remember him sleeping.
oh yeah, he was freaking out.
Oh.
All right.
It's okay. You were here though.
All right, Matt. Let's the other Matt, the Matt M.
We love you, Julian. Don't worry.
For 3022. Oh, he knows it. We only make fun of the people that
yeah.
we
Oh, yeah.
that
Oh,
we
yeah.
love.
We're like
Yeah.
past
And if
that.
we haven't made fun of you yet, we will.
Will.
If you're on this meeting, we love you.
Rachel's shaking her head.
Who's Rachel? Oh, Rachel
She
Vaughn.
already
Yeah.
knows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that one guy, he's sitting in his bunk right there. How'd you get that? What jail are you in, buddy? Jesse?
Wait, where?
He's Jesse with he's got his orange jumpsuit on.
Where?
God.
Oh my god. I really thought he was serious too.
Oh man, you got the green wall behind
No,
you, the painted
Jesse's
brick
always
wall.
with one of his kids.
Oh, okay.
Stupid. Don't
I
listen
know,
to him,
trying to-
Jesse.
Trying to have some
He always
fun.
thinks everyone's an inmate.
Yeah. Where's the lady?
Yeah,
that-
she never came back.
I was like, "Are you in jail?"
Oh no.
Fuck.
All right,
I'm dead.
Jeez.
you're up.
Oh my god. I can't with you guys. Matt.
What up, family? What's going on? Matt, grateful, recovering addict, man.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
What up? Serenity,
Yes.
good share, homie.
Thank
Real
you.
good share.
Thank you.
And I could super relate to a lot of that. I still have my father around, but after my mother passed, let's see, about 4.5 years ago. I mean, I was already in active addiction, but that definitely ramped it up for me,
No value.
100%. And for a long time, I didn't grieve for a long time, and I actually never like really truly grieved till I was
My
sober.
chips.
Yeah.
So you guys got.
Because whenever I would be sad, I just use substances just to cover it up. And
100%.
if I was still sad, I used more.
Little softy. Huh?
Yeah.
Just kept using more and more and more. And it and being able to be emotional like now is a whole new ball game for me. Because what I grew up around, my all the men I grew up around in my family, just emotion wasn't something you showed,
Yeah.
my whole family from Brooklyn,
Yeah.
and all the guys, you don't show emotion, period, because you get ran over if you do. And it's being able to be emotional today, I actually feel more. I guess you could say I almost feel more like a man,
Right.
and it's good because I love other people being able to see that. Like when I finally chose to start going to therapy, because I couldn't deal with the shit I had been through anymore. I just couldn't. And with the nightmares from the fire and being able to go to therapy and finally show other people that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be emotional.
Yeah.
Made made things a lot easier. And like, yeah, do I cry today? Sure, definitely. But that's all right, man. And I just need everybody to know, man, it's okay to deal with your emotions. It's okay to talk about your stuff. Don't hold it in. Reach out. Reach out, man. Reach out and talk to people because it helps. I promise it does. I know my time's up, but I need everybody to know, man, it's okay. Keep doing you. Keep pushing. Don't ever give up on yourself, man. This shit works. I promise it does. And
Yeah,
this
it
world's a
does.
better place with you in it, man. Love you guys.
We love you,
Love
Matt.
you too, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
Love all your little messages.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving Shane the night off tonight.
Oh my God, I was
he
gonna do
came
that
up in
too.
here all
So
like
good.
all in a moody. Shane's all
Yeah, moody.
today. I don't know
Moody how?
Wait,
Just
exactly.
a negative energy.
Ted Kelly looks like he's in a black and white movie right there. Ted Kelly, North Dakota, right? Doesn't he look like he's in a black and white movie with a screen?
Yeah,
you
he's
guys, I'm gonna have to ask you both to remove your like weird movies and like.
I'm just saying.
Putting
Plus,
people
Ted
in
Kelly's
scenes.
a cool name.
Stop
Ted
putting
Kelly's
people
a
in
killer's
scenes.
name.
Oh
Like an
my God.
old days killer.
Rachel, you're right. Chad's on one tonight.
What's
Shane's
Von,
off.
Von Lewis doing though? Because he was flexing his gun right before he came on.
Yeah, he was.
You guys have
What
no
is
idea.
happening?
You guys have no idea. Von Lewis, you look at him right there. You don't realize how tall he is until he walks in a room.
I'm sad I didn't see him.
Dude is literally 6'9".
Where?
Von Lewis.
Not a.
You didn't meet Von.
Oh, no, I didn't get
He's,
to.
he's not a pubic hair over 6'5".
I did get to see Zamzow though, and we got to chat it up a little bit.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Chuck hung out with us for 2 days. So again,
Yeah,
guys,
Chuck
y'all-
was great. Damn.
Chuck started the trend.
He did.
So you all
You guys
are
gotta
welcome.
come down now.
You all are welcome to come down. Chuck did a podcast. Is that
It is on Patreon.
holy crap? Look who just showed up.
Yeah.
My boy. What's up, Tommy?
There you go.
I see you. I see you.
Oh my God! Yes, Tommy. Wait, Donna
That's
too.
That's great.
My
Tommy
wife.
Tommy's right next to Donna. Uh-oh.
So happy
Alright.
that Tommy.
Uh-oh. Donna. Tommy.
Shane's an
Donna,
idiot.
What? I'm just saying they're right next to each other.
on the screen.
That's.
Donna's at home.
Oh, it's not. That doesn't mean anything then? Oh, it's not the same for everyone.
So my-
Oh, shoot.
I don't think
okay,
it's
never mind. then.
Tommy Lee. I think she's okay. Just kidding.
No.
All right, Von. That's our boy Tommy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy Gunn.
Just met him
He
yesterday.
was
We
just
love
on
him.
our
We love him.
podcast yesterday.
Stay tuned for his episode.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you're on here.
Yep, me too.
And Donna, I love you.
I was late for inviting him.
I love the bunny.
If you guys see
Okay.
see the bunny, that's my wife.
Mine too.
She's really cute.
Is there another name for a bunny?
A bunny.
Is there not
Rabbit.
another rabbit?
Bunny's way better than Rabbit.
Bunny is way better.
Bunny's like hot.
She's my honey bunny. All right,
Thumper?
go Vaughn.
Thumper.
Vaughn,
For her?
Comfort. That's
That's
what
a
I
good
was
one.
Have
looking
we
for.
unmuted Vaughn? All right, you're unmuted.
Hey, Vaughn. How you doing, brother?
What's up, everybody? I'm Vaughn. I'm a grateful, recovering addict, alcoholic, overall trash can. Serenity, that was incredible. That was absolutely amazing. Just the raw vulnerability, the raw emotion, like that was powerful. Like that's what I need to hear on a daily basis to continue on my path of sobriety and recovery, and to also know that it is okay to, get into my feels and to feel the shit that I go through. I just started going back to therapy after thinking I could take a 2-year hiatus from it. And well, that probably wasn't the smartest idea, but I'm jumping back into it full force now. And
Hell yeah.
the one recurring theme in my life, it's okay to feel it. Like you have to feel it to heal it. And I have PTSD so bad from unfortunately seeing some really horrific things in my life, and from an incident that occurred when I was in prison. But I hear sounds and I see stuff daily that I wish I could not hear and see. And talking about it with people and reaching out has been the only outlet that has prevented me from sticking a needle back in my arm. And I refuse to let that take me down. I have 7.5 months today, and I refuse to let addiction and alcoholism take me down.
That's
because
awesome.
of something that I could have prevented as I didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
And you can absolutely still be a masculine, macho badass and get in your feels. I mean, real men wear pink and real men talk about their
Yes.
feels and they cry. I mean,
Emotional intelligence,
like
my friend.
that,
I
like
love that
that.
for you.
I learned to just be okay. And, it's like, hey, I'm going to feel better at the end of it. I don't really care if you see me crying. It's like, I mean, I'm 6'9" and covered in tattoos. I think I can get away with crying in public.
Yes.
Up that path.
I love that.
But Friday was absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that I finally got to meet all of y'all. It was great meeting Zamzow. That was awesome. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I'm so happy that I found you guys and that I'm here every Tuesday. And honestly, this is my favorite night of the week. I look forward to this. I block off everything so I can guarantee I'm here where I need to be. And yeah, thank you guys for, continuing to spread message and recover out loud. You guys are awesome.
Thanks,
That's all
bro.
I got. Thank you.
We love you. I'm so happy that you found us.
Yeah. Super grateful.
Yeah, bro.
Rachel had a rabbit in high school named Honey Bunny.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's what
that's cute.
that's what Donna calls me all the time when she texts me in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she calls me Honey Bunny Boo Boo Bear.
Oh, shit. Probably like, cool.
She's probably, like, why
Probably
did
like
you
something
just,
that
why did
was
you just
between
tell
us, but thanks for sharing to
everybody?
Fuck.
Now people are gonna be at the
Yeah.
recovery live
Yeah.
in-person meetings going, honey bunny, like they're gonna watch.
I have a name for my wife.
We don't want to
No.
know it,
Crazy
bro.
Mary.
Yeah, we know that.
That's the nickname.
Really?
Yeah.
all right,
So I don't know about this.
Guys, we have
Coach
lots
Chris,
of
we have
hands
a lot
up.
of hands and
Like, get it together.
Coach Kristen, what's
Hey,
popping?
Kristen.
What's poppin'?
Hey. Where are you?
How am I? I could be better, but thankful I'm here tonight. Thankful I'm sober today. I appreciate that share because I definitely understand the guinea pig growing up in non-denominational churches. Girl, I was there every motherfucking day, every day.
Right?
So I understand, but now like I'm thankful for that though because like the foundation was built so that I could go back to it to find Jesus to help me through, like the tough times and through the good times.
Mm-hmm.
And I really I don't remember. You were talking about like not feeling like a burden and stuff, and then whoever just said you have to feel it to heal it.
Right?
Listen, that okay, 100% so true, because it's like, so first time officially going to treatment tomorrow, and I definitely am like, don't want to feel like a burden, all this shit, but it's like you have to surrender, because it's like you finally are trying to do it on your own. Like you're tired of doing it on your own, and like actually surrendering and it taking a tribe to help you like stay sober, stay clean. Like that is 1,000% how I feel, but it's hella scary too. So I can relate 1,000%. And it's God's so funny, because I was literally like, I was scared shitless when it got finally approved, because like the military don't send you anywhere. Like they won't send me to anywhere over there, but they'll send me to one like 30 minutes away from you guys out in Palm Springs, like 30, 40, or like an hour. Is it like an hour from you guys or something? I don't know. But they'll send me there. And I was like, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. Like, I have nobody, but I have people. And then I was praying literally like on my way home from work today. I was like, God, like, I don't know. I need to know that I have like a community. I have people. Like, I feel like I can't fall back on anybody. I feel like I'm a burden. But then like you literally saying that, it's like God answers prayers, and God was definitely speaking through you, even if you didn't even know. So I just want to say thanks, dude.
Thank you. I love you.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're doing good.
Amazing.
Did she say they're not letting her come here?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm gonna be. She's gonna keep me posted.
So
that's with whatever is going on. So that's
what had happened was, TRICARE is stupid, and you have to like justify why you can go there, and because the place I'm going to tomorrow, people from my base have been there before. That's the only reason why they're letting me go there. But hey, that's where I'm supposed to go.
Exactly.
Whatever God said.
Totally.
That's
Yeah, and
it doesn't matter as long as you
city
get well.
Are you coming to California?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so lost.
Do you know what's the name of the place?
Yeah,
well, she was saying she couldn't come here. But,
yeah.
What's
Palm
it called?
Springs.
Coachella Valley Recovery Center.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. We have a treatment center out in Palm Springs, so maybe one day we'll go out there and maybe they'll let us visit you.
They allow visitors, so
Nice.
yeah. So it'd be dope to see y'all. If,
Yeah.
You guys can.
Yeah, we'll roll out in a druggy buggy.
Yeah. Now Natalie drives the we have a couple of them. We have the druggy buggy, we have the alcoholer, and then we have the
I roll.
guys, we have the Ativan. That's the one that I roll in. We got the Ativan.
The fact that we're like driving around, patience is great. God is good.
They let this pink-haired chick drive around patience.
I love it. I love
safe.
it.
I know.
I love
All right, Mitch, what's going on, my
Mitch.
man? It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. Mitch. Mitch.
There he is. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. I pushed the stay unmuted. Oh, what's up, you guys? You guys hear me?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Glad to be back and be able to share. I haven't really shared in a long time, honestly. I just haven't really felt like it, but all is still going good. I've been working. Been about a month. But wow, surprised to let you guys know, ex-addict and alcoholic is a caregiver now. What? Do you know about that? Taking care of old people is nice, and it's a blessing, truly. So I'm always grateful for that. I've been very busy, so just keeping sober. July I'll be 4 years sober from everything, and just always love being here, and each day making it count, right? So Love you guys. Thanks for letting me share.
Awesome. Thanks, Mitch.
It takes a special person to take care of older people.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
Great.
Yeah.
Joe B.
What, we got to just run over to Joe B like that? We're still on Mitch with the old
You
people.
run over all the time. All the time. How's it feel?
Not good.
How do you like it?
Joey B, baby.
exactly.
He's back.
Have a piece of your own little medicine.
He's bringing cigarettes
Way.
back into style. He's
He
looking
does. He
sexy
looks
with the
pretty
smoke.
sexy.
Oh my god.
You know, sexy with the smoke.
Joe B's looking
You know what
pretty
I was
sexy.
thinking the other day when my lips get really dry when I'm outside in wintertime and the cigarette stuck to my lip? I would run my finger down and I would get the cherry between my fingers. I'd burn the skin. And I just
all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
All
I
the
burned
time.
middle of
Joe.
my fingers.
All the
Joe.
time, bro.
Bro,
See,
stop.
him and I, we
No,
know.
no.
We know.
No.
We know.
All right, let Joe go.
Yeah.
All right.
thank you.
Let Joe go.
First of all, I just want to commend the table. Serenity, congratulations.
Thank you.
10 months is huge. And whatever your dental routine is, keep doing it. You got a really nice smile.
Oh my gosh. No routine, but thank you.
Shane,
Thank you.
Shane, my follically challenged friend.
Yeah.
I'm impressed at your behavior tonight. You've
Thank
been very
you.
well behaved.
Thank you very much.
Very well behaved.
They have a button.
Chad?
They have a strap on me. There's a button. Chad has the button.
Chad is picking up the slack for both of you.
Yeah.
And Natalie's eating carbohydrates today.
Bro.
Couple tacos.
Fuck.
Good for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for all of you. You're doing
Nice.
big things right now. Congratulations.
God is good.
Love it.
We
God,
got
it's good.
we got peptides for sale as
Yeah.
well.
If anyone wants peptides, zippitides, anyone want to lose
Oh,
anyone
no.
want to lose a few pounds, just DM me, man. I'll send you over some medication.
Fuck.
I
cannot.
questions about peptides.
Stop.
but
Yeah,
I'll
just
save
ask me
it for
offline.
after.
You guys, anybody, DM me.
We weren't really doing a commercial, right?
I'm being
I will.
serious,
Yeah, they
though.
are.
Just call me.
Joe, I'll hit you back.
I actually wanted
Yeah.
you to be my personal trainer.
Okay, let's go.
Like,
Sorry.
we'll
Let's
talk
keep on
about that
track.
later.
Let's keep on track. Joe, sorry,
Need your
buddy.
help.
Joe, help.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's crazy. The last couple of weeks I'm on here, right? And I'm praising God and crying and just all these things. And then last Wednesday, the day after the meeting here, I got a terrible phone call at 9 o'clock in the morning. Horrible, right? I didn't want to deal with it. And I didn't want the outcome that I got. And in the middle of that phone call, I kind of like lived out the Serenity prayer. I tried to change, the outcome. I couldn't. I knew I couldn't, so I had to accept it. Then after the phone call, before I left the house, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I had to go to God. As much as I resented him in that moment, I had to go to him and do a 7-step so I don't leave the house and start kicking pigeons and packages out of mailman's hands because I was vexed, really upset. And I went to him, and then I went to a meeting, and then I went to another meeting at night, and I resented him all day because I had this weird feeling, this weird idea of recovery that after some time you get all these rewards, like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and that's really not the case. Or if it is, it's not, financial relief. Like God's not here to provide me financial, relieve me from financial debt. He's here to relieve me from spiritual debt, and I have to keep remembering that. But then it was my 2-year anniversary. I had to go to court. I lost. Then I had to go get an MRI, and then I went to a retirement party for work, and everyone's at the table. They're all drinking. They hadn't seen me in 2 years. They were real happy to see me. Congratulations, you look great. How much time you got? I went through all that. I'm sitting there, and they're drinking martinis and looking at the martinis, and I wasn't looking at it like, oh, I wish I could have one of those, right? I was looking at it just reminiscing when I used to drink them. And it brought me back to like the emotional cripple that I was at the time. And then about an hour in, everyone's drunk and retarded. So I was like, thank God I'm not drinking. Sorry for using the word retarded. But,
No, we like the word.
We
all right, good. So
Yeah.
I love
I love that word, bro. I say bring it back with the
Fuck.
smoking.
Guys,
We start smoking and calling people retards. I like it.
Yeah, I do that all
Nothing
the time.
wrong with that, Joe. You're from New York, man.
Yeah, unfortunately,
guys, we
this
gotta
is
keep
true.
it on the Patreon.
Ready to turn up?
No.
Oh, my
We took a
turn.
minute up. You got another 4 minutes. Go for it. You got 4 minutes, bro.
I'm overheating.
So
As,
this is a
as-
really,
love it.
as Natalie undresses.
I love it.
it's a
Go
really
ahead.
weird meeting tonight.
It
man.
really
It's
would.
just-
Yeah,
my
it just
gosh.
keeps changing.
But it's fun. It's fun. So anyway, I'm at this retirement party, and I'm sitting down at the table, go outside to smoke. I wanted to remove myself. And one of the guys at the table came outside with me. He's like, "You got 2 years?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "I got 20."
Oh.
I'm like,
Damn.
"No way. Where the fuck were you a half hour ago?" These people were talking in my ear, right?
Oh
But
my
we wind up
gosh.
having like a 30-minute conversation about the two things that happened earlier in that day. And some stranger just changed my whole perspective for me. And I needed that.
Wow.
And then, I got the MRI results. I got 2 tears in my shoulders. So that's another year out of work with injuries. And it's, I have to keep going back to that serenity prayer, right? Accepting hardship as the pathway to peace. And,
Yeah.
surrender to his will. And here's an important thing, that I may be reasonably happy in this life. Not extremely happy, but reasonably happy in this life. And I have to keep remembering that. I didn't get sober so that, I don't feel pain anymore. I got sober so that it hurts less. I got sober so that I could handle discomfort, not that the discomfort goes away. So I had to remember, and it went away. I'm back to where I was, thank God. But yeah, man, I was a little upset at him. Like, when is this all gonna happen for me? And maybe, he doesn't want it for me right now. Or maybe this is the path I gotta go. Who am I to think life should get good after 2 years, after being such a piece of shit for 20?
Right.
And that's the thing, right? So when I came home from that party, I did a gratitude list again, and I'm usually on point with my gratitude list. But when I'm sitting in my own shit and mostly self-imposed crises, I always forget about the gratitude. And then someone else said something to me, which was awesome, and I say this every day now. And it's, God, if I can't have what I want, help me want what I have. All right. So that was a nice little nugget that I'm holding with me. So yeah, I guess it's never going to be perfect. It's all perspective, really. And if I just keep coming and doing what I got to do, life will get good. And whatever this is, I got to get through it. If it's another year, so be it.
Another
Don't worry
year of
about
what? Another year of what? No work and just sitting home collecting a check?
I got to have 2 more surgeries now. Bro. The
Damn.
check I get is minuscule.
Minuscule. But here's the
compared to
thing, though.
what I
Here's
get
how I'm
when I
looking
work.
at it. You have a year to become a specialist in something, bro. You could change your life like within 6
That's
months.
100%.
In 1
That's
year.
what I
Are you
need to
fucking
do.
kidding me? You know what you could become in
Yes.
1 year?
You could become
Right.
one
Unbelievable.
of the top sales reps for Elevate Peptides.
Yeah, that. No, but you could do anything in a year. You could become a specialist. You do 20 minutes a day of something in 1 year, you become better than 80% of the country. That's
You're
just life.
100% right. That's what I'm thinking.
That's
I got
just
all this
life,
time.
man. Pick
What's the
something. Pick 2
opportunity,
things. Are you
right?
kidding me?
Exactly.
God,
What's the
good for you.
opportunity is?
Good for
Yeah,
you. The
so
opportunity is
it's
endless.
perspective, and it's changing. Thank God again. But it's funny how if I don't, when things are bad, I gotta go to him even more. Because if I don't, man, I could sit in my own shit, and it could be, I was with someone today about that. He said, if I drink, how much time do I got? And I'm like, bro, if you drink on Wednesday, you might not see Thursday.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I have to remember that too. And I guess in reality, life is awesome. I just want what I want when I want it.
Yeah.
But it's not always the way it works.
That ain't.
So-
Well, it's not the way it works, Joe.
Sometimes it is.
We know it.
Joe,
Sometimes
I think
comes that way.
it sounds like
Sometimes.
God's teaching you patience, maybe for this year.
Yeah, he
The
is. He
downtime?
definitely is.
His time, not yours.
Yeah, and his
I
time is
know.
never wrong. So I mean, you'll be fine.
I know 100% is the truth. It's just the way we think.
Yeah,
Bro, trust me, I'm right where you are, man. I've been getting punched for the last 9 months, and I'm like, there are days when I wake up and I'm like, I'm not sure, God, I can take another punch in the face without your help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without your help.
And we keep taking them, so we
Yep.
can.
Yeah, we can.
Oh,
Guys-
yeah.
We endure.
Just,
We
Like
how
I-
many
like-
fires?
like
how
I
many
s-
fires I got to put out today?
Like
Well,
let
the
me have an
Warriors,
easy day.
the Warriors get the most difficult tests and tribulations because the devil doesn't want it to happen. Right?
I've been back on my YouTube channels with Absolute Motivation and
Good.
Motiversity.
Nice.
And you know what? The message has been for me the last week. Do you want hard now or do you want hard later? Because the hard now gives you better later.
Yeah. Or here's the thing, right? But maybe it's always going to be hard. Or it'll just be easier for us to handle.
No.
You know,
It's not
No.
always hard, man.
I wake up every day like, yeah, bitch, I'm up. What's up?
I've
Let's
had-
go.
I've had
Going and fucking. It's time.
Put your-
You're sad because I'm up.
I don't want
and
to
it's a
change the
beast.
mood or anything. I was driving to work the other day and I was on
All right,
Adams,
Jesse.
Yeah.
and there was a guy
Jesse.
holding onto a telephone pole, pulled his pants down and pooped right in public. I swear to God, I was driving down. I was at a light. He pulled
No.
his pants down.
See, I
He
mean,
was
there you
holding
go.
onto a wooden pole and he pooped. This
Now
was
that's
like, on Adams
serious.
and Harbor.
No, that's serious.
That's serious. Like I was
Yes.
thinking, thank God for my life.
Yeah.
Like I saw that. I saw the poop
Yeah.
plopping out of his
Dude,
butthole.
no,
It was
no,
absolutely.
no.
It was terrible.
Why? Why?
It was right there.
Why?
First thing in the morning. Anyways,
And you
just-
know
I was gonna tell Joe B that my favorite
I
Bible
should have logged
verse
it. You're right.
is Jeremiah 29:11. It's actually tatted on my wrist, and you know, it says for the plans I know. Wait, for the plans I know for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you, but to give you hope in the future. So I literally have it tattooed on my wrist because I never wanted to forget that, and that was one of the first tattoos I ever got when I turned 18. And so, yeah, I don't think it's that he wants nothing good for you. I think he always wants us abundant and blessings.
exceedingly
and
abundantly more than
promises.
we can even
Hello. So,
All right, Jesse.
enjoy your
Joe, I love
vacation,
you.
Joe. Love you.
I think Julian's about to drop his phone on his face.
Oh, no.
I like waiting for that. Like his eyes were closed. He's taking a
He's
little
had a long
snooze.
day.
I know it's late where he is. You know,
I know.
it's like
and it's 7:07.
Jesse.
We're running over.
Jesse.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey,
how
what's
you
up,
doing, buddy?
guys?
Hi, Jesse.
Jesse.
Sorry, I was checking out Julian.
All eyes on
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I love it.
Great share, great fucking meeting. God
Thank
damn.
you.
I look forward to this every week, and it affects my mood when I have to miss. So I'm so happy to be here. Something that was on my mind while everyone was talking, and it's just like, I think I heard it in one of the podcasts, but thank God that the world isn't fair, right? Thank God that the world isn't just. Otherwise, I'd be dead, right?
Yeah.
If I got what I deserved,
That's the
I'd
truth.
be dead.
Damn.
You know? And like I have to remind myself that because having some time and being sober and like working on myself and all these things, I start feeling entitled to things that I'm not entitled to, and one wrong thing happens and I get super upset and I'm like, oh, this is so unfair, this is so unfair, this is bullshit. Well, yeah, that's life. Life is unfair, and thank God for that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. And man, Joe, you're spitting fire, man. That was some good shit.
Look at him.
I
He's
can't
jotting
wait
down
to get
everything.
on YouTube, replay this, and like remember what you said because I already forgot all of it. those little gems.
That's so true.
And I'm like,
I know.
Holy shit.
I'm always
I love
searching
it.
for a pen. Like, oh fuck, that was great.
Right? Thank
but yeah,
God. Yeah.
But going back to your share, Serenity, that absolutely amazing what you pulled yourself out of.
Yeah.
Like
Thank you.
that is so inspiring.
Yeah.
It's yeah, what a great share. Grief fucking sucks. It sucks. I don't know. There's so many cliches and different things around grief, but like no matter what, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I lost my dad when I was like 17. And that was in the middle of my addiction. So I just went off the rails there.
Yeah.
He wasn't a great dad. That's a whole nother story, but still lost him. And then I lost my brother to fentanyl poisoning 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
And that one was when I was sober, and that one almost fucking took me out.
Yeah.
So grief, I mean, no matter where you're at in life, no matter how close you are to God, grief fucking sucks. And whoever said that, this is one of the gems that I remembered. Oh wait, no, now I just forgot
Wait,
it. The feelings.
Feeling, yeah.
Coach,
You got to feel it to heal it.
What it? Oh,
Yes.
Boom! I got
Vaughn.
you.
Vaughn,
Yes.
No, it was
Natalie.
Was it Vaughn?
right? I think it was
Yeah.
Vaughn.
I don't know. I can't. I
That's
don't
the
know.
one.
I don't know
Vaughn.
who said it, but
Vaughn, right? I think
or maybe it was
Vaughn
Coach
said
It was
Kristen.
Vaughn. Yeah, it was
Or Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Coach.
Oh,
I think
I'm
we
over.
talked about it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to feel it to heal it. I
Yes.
fucking love
Me
that.
too.
I'm
Right.
I
going
love
to
it
go
that too.
That
write
was
that
good too.
down right now
I'm
because
gonna
I'm gonna
quiz you
fucking
next
forget
week,
it.
boy,
That
and
was
see if you
Yeah, we'll
remember.
see. We'll see. All right, I
I
won't take
love
up too
it.
much time because I don't think I got much else to say. So
No, but
thank you
yeah,
Love
guys.
you.
This
thank
is fucking
you.
Thank
amazing.
you.
Thank you for
Thank
saying
you,
that.
Jesse.
Hey, Chuck.
I appreciate that.
It's really good.
Oh,
My-
look who's now all of a
My
sudden
my
moving.
my sponsor told me is the one that told me that you know, I'm grateful that I didn't get what I deserve.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
so true. Everybody.
Chuck, it was a pleasure
Hi,
having
Chuck.
you in town and meeting you.
Yep.
Really cool, dude. Thanks for coming out. I hope it starts a trend of all of you rolling on out here.
I know.
Because
I hope so.
we'd,
Man.
we'd love to meet you all in person.
Sorry I didn't get to say bye. I sent you a message though.
It's okay. Hey, you're busy. That's how I look at it. No, I'm an alcoholic. My name's Chuck. Grateful I
Chuck.
woke up today and coming to, man. That's a hell of a share, man. I took a lot from that. And I didn't tell anybody when I flew out there. I sat next to a lady that was in mental health. We struck up a great conversation, talking about mental health and addiction. And it was about one of the best, almost couple hours flight that I've had in a long time. And on the way back, I actually had a service dog sit next to me the whole time. So I looked at the guy. I said, I see God sit next to me today. And he looked at me kind of funny. I said, spell it backwards. And he started laughing. So I heard God shots on here tonight. But the other thing that, grieving was a part I heard here. Also, we're very resilient people in recovery. We face adversities and anything going on in our lives. And we seem to face everything and rise with no problem when it comes to that. And being able to put the one foot in front of the other and make things happen. I am very grateful I got out there to see everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And Shane gives great hugs, everybody, if you want to know. just to make it feel good here today. I love you, man. I learned a lot from you, Chad. I had a great talk with Chad. And Natalie's meeting you as well. This is when I came back here, I had to write a lot of things down because I like to journal. And I took a lot of things away from that actually catapult my recovery in a little bit better position. God has me right where I'm supposed to be today. And that's what I kept saying on the way back from the flight.
Amen.
I know I've went through some crap this last few months. And I've questioned God a little bit. But I tell you what, I've always said that he's got me right where I'm supposed to be at right now. And learn and just move forward, whether it goes. So grateful for this meeting, everybody, and I'll see you guys sometime in the near future.
That's right.
Thank you.
We love you, Chuck.
Thanks, Chuck. Love you, buddy. Hi, Kathy D.
Kathy.
Hi, everybody. I'll keep it short.
No worries.
Thank you, Serenity. Thank you so much. That was in this meeting. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing so hard. It is. I love you guys so much. And I mean, I think the beard in the bathtub is my brother.
Oh my God.
I mean,
yes.
What
do not.
happened?
I don't know for sure because I can't see him. But I've been trying to get him to come to this meeting.
Well, is your brother's name Matt?
Yes.
That's your brother then.
No, and I was trying to teach him. I was trying. He's a big boy. He's a big boy, long gray beard,
Boom.
like a ZZ Top beard. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, thank you, God. Oh, I love you, Matt. I love you, Matt. Grief blows chunks.
Oh yeah, that is him.
If I was not sober, there's no way I would be walking through our dad dying as well as I am. And I was sober for 8.5 years, and I went back out, and it was worse. And and I just celebrated 15.5 years sober on St. Patty's Day, which is so funny. I think that's so funny.
I'm the 17th too for sober.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, awesome. And I'm so I know my dad's proud of me, and I mean, I know he's proud of me, and I know he's proud of you too, Matt, that you're on here with me. And there's so many gems. And yeah, like Face Everything and Rise, it used to be false evidence appearing real. It's both now. I love it how it just grows, all the little juicy tidbits. But you know, you got to feel it to heal it. You have to reveal it to heal it. I mean, it's so true. Otherwise that stuff will come back and bitch slap you later. And I, you know, so I just been doing a lot of shadow work, and this is my favorite night. This is so my favorite night, and I can't wait to move back down there and come see you guys in person.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
You're gonna love it.
like I don't want to leave the redwoods. However, I have that to look forward to.
There you go.
I feel like I'm always the
anyway,
last one to leave
yeah.
those meetings that we
Yeah.
get. Like you get to talk to other people and make new relationships. It's so fun, and then you're eating
Yeah.
and like, yeah, it's great.
Oh, dude, I'm so stoked because where I'm going to be living, the Grange Hall is literally a 3-minute walk
That's
from where I
awesome.
live. Yeah, and they have meetings all the time. Anyway, thanks for letting us stay over, you
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks,
Love
Kathy.
you. Awesome.
Kathy,
Thank you.
I love the sharing and the connection that you and your brother just made.
Yeah.
Everything.
Is that our brother
Amazing.
Matt?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
awesome that we picked him out of the crowd right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just God working in
Yes.
Matt's life and my life and
Totally.
our life. That's beautiful.
And their life.
And their whatever.
Jeez.
Why is
Haley, bring us on out.
Why is it always got to be all about you, Shane?
Yeah, Shane.
All right, sorry, I made it. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Because
you're right.
there's no you without me, and no
You're right.
him
You're right.
without
You're
you.
right.
Bring us
you're
on
right.
out, Haley. Oh.
Haley, did you
Oh, no, she
unraise
had
your
raised.
hand?
Oh,
Are you
where'd
sure,
she go?
Haley?
She's hiding in the bush.
No,
There
she's
she
right
is.
there.
There
Right
she
there,
is.
right there.
Oh, she's coming out of the bush.
No.
No,
Huh?
Wait, I don't know.
no,
But
actually, no, Haley.
Wait.
Haley, we need to know that you're not going to put
Porn on.
porn on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, she's
okay,
real.
there she go. No porn.
she's
All
real.
right.
She's real.
Hi, Haley.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Haley. I'm a recovering addict. I just wanted to come and hop on and say, wow, Serenity. Like, I'm so proud of you and so happy for you. And
Thank you.
just your share was incredible. And, you know, speaking on grief, like, my dad passed away when I was 14 from a drug overdose. And it was like grieving the like what could have been more than anything. And you know, the life that the relationship we could have had, you know, and really processing that and dealing with that over the past 5.5 years of me being clean has been really eye-opening. And you know, right now I've been struggling through miscarriage for the past 2.5 weeks, and once again I'm being met with this you know, grieving what could have been. And without being clean and working through the 12 steps of Narcotics Anonymous and being able to really have that support group and being able to rely on the people that I can share these emotional things with, like, I wouldn't have been able to process and go through everything that I've been going through as easily. And, you know, just having this supportive community around me that's praying for me and being there for me has been instrumental in staying clean. And, you know, through the grace of God, not wanting to pick up during this time, but, you know, getting your text earlier today, hey, you know, come and join this meeting, and not even knowing you were going to be speaking, and just what a beautiful surprise. And I'm just so proud of you. And you share your light with everybody you come into contact with, and especially me. Like, I was able to see it right away. You're just such a beautiful example of what this program can do, and you working the program, changing your life. It's just so beautiful. And I'm so proud to be able to, you know, be in your support and you and mine. It's just a beautiful thing. And I'm so happy. So thank you for letting me share, and thank you for letting me hop in last minute. Really enjoying this meeting, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you for letting me share.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you,
Love that.
Haley. Appreciate it. You guys,
You, Charlie.
we know that you have a choice to go to, thousands of meetings on Tuesday night, online or in person. We appreciate that you show up to ours. I know that most of you that hang out till the very, very end hang out for one reason and one reason only. And that is because we are the only meeting in all of the whole entire universe.
Zoom on his face, please.
Why?
Because you're dead ass serious.
I am dead ass serious. Dead ass. Do you guys know that? Do you guys know that that's like a saying of the younger generation? They're like, yeah, okay, so dead ass. Emily just said that they stopped using it because I started using it. Apparently,
I'm late to the dance.
So dead ass. We are the only ones. That means serious, in case you guys don't know. We are the only meeting that dances out. So put your cameras on.
Zoom in.
Put your cameras on. How long did it take me
to get that out?
To get that out. All right, guys, I'm ready. I am. Oh wait, put it just on me, man.
No, don't.
No. Why?
It's not about just you, Chad.
All right. Fine.
Oh yeah, God.
And we all do go at the end. Grant me.
It's the Serenity. God
help.
Grant me serenity
to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Love you guys. Take it easy, man. Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye.